My name is Frank Minga. I come from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I'm both a pan-Africanist and a social scientist. I'm a graduate. I've been working with the community for almost 10 years here in Tanzania. We thank you, God, for giving this a pressure time to have these conversations about the African, to discuss about what is going on in African community. But particularly, I'm going to talk in Tanzania, especially the place where I am in Dar es Salaam. I'm a founder of a non-governmental organization which is called Gender Violence and AIDS Control in Tanzania, or in short, we call it GEVACTA. Then GEVACTA, it was a non-profit organization, which it was established, it was 2011, and it is legally operating because it has been registered in 2011 under the Minister of Community Development, Gender, and Development.
Okay, brother. Thank you for the great intro.
Yeah.
I have some questions for you. I would like to have some questions in the form of interview.
Yes.
So how has this impacted the community in Tanzania?
And that GEVACTA, since initiated, it created a lot of impact to the community. One of them is that it improved the life standard of the community. For instance, here we are working with people who are living with HIV/AIDS. The people who live with HIV/AIDS. And we, in collaborative with my fellow, we initiated some of the activities. One of them, it was creations of awareness. And apart from that, we also provided what we call entrepreneurship skills, training. So we started just to train those people who have been affected with the HIV/AIDS, because in most of them, they have been living in very poor environments. So by providing entrepreneurship skills, training them, how are they going to start the business, the exposure, and how to get the market, is where we come to realize that the training which they get, it had a great impact after realizing that many constraints or problems which have been facing them, it have been addressed, especially in terms of earning income. So they started to earn income, to get many customers, because they learn on how to manage the business, on how to run the business. Whenever you move around their homes, you found that even their health, their living standard, it is okay.
Okay.
The second one, another one. Hello?
Yes. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yes, another one is that through entrepreneurship skills, they increase their income.
Okay. So
Yes.
how do you empower women and the youth living with HIV?
Yes. You say?
How do you empower women and the youth living with HIV in generating income in order to improve their living standard?
Yes, one of them, the first things we started to group them, and we identified their talents, their capabilities. Then after identifying them and knowing their capabilities, where we started the small business, small activities of producing fabric, we call it fabric, African clothes. So
Okay.
we started just to train them, or is where they started to involve themselves on producing fabric. The second we established the we call it Gevacta youth groups, which we allocated them to involve on making cleanness to the streets, to the government office, even to the private sectors. So we had already the youth who are working with the cleanliness service, where they earn their income through cost sharing from the community. They collect some amount of money. They get some amount of money through collecting such kind of garbages. So it is one of the way which improved, changed their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother, for the work you are doing. So how do you address the stigma of HIV/AIDS within the community?
Yes, exactly. Here is that stigma. It was a problem. When I was, we have been visiting the people who are living with HIV. Some of them, they have been isolated because the community, they had a long perception that the people who are being affected with HIV is a sinner, the one who doesn't care. So the moment we reached there, we started to create awareness. We started to train them, to train them on how are they going to care them. So one of the things which we used, it was creation of awareness. We told them that caring, when you don't care your fellow, you don't care your relatives, because you think that is affected, it means that you are preparing another problem for the coming days. So the moment you have a good relationship, you care them, you provide services, is where you are in the position to solve the problem, which it might happen for tomorrow. So we found that these people, they changed their attitude, they changed their behavior, they started just to handle them. Until now, they are living in very harmonious environment, very peaceful environment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how will women and youth entrepreneurs help solve the problem and impact of HIV/AIDS?
You say how?
How will women and youth entrepreneurship help solve the problem and impact of HIV?
Yes, first of all, they had the impact because through training, through empowerment, is where this youth and women, they started just to care for these people who have been living with HIV. through provisions of nutrition, caring in terms of nutrition. Second, even these people, you know, they are taking drugs. They attend to the clinic it depends with the locations, the time the parents started just to take a drug. So they'll be responsible to make sure that the affected one, they attend to the clinic to take drugs. Yes?
No, go ahead, brother.
To take drugs. We call it drugs.
Okay.
Even for checkup.
Okay.
Yes. Another things which was essential through this empowerment is that it addressed the issue of poverty, because these people, because of involving in business, as some of them have been employed to the cleaners services, some are involving on fabric production, and some have been employed with another organization. So when they are earning income, which it assists them to run the families, even their relative, to assist them for any basic needs which it was required. So it is one of the essential things which it makes the changes, makes the impact to this victim. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for the work you are doing. So, what makes you, go into that field to help our brothers and sisters that have HIV? What makes you go into that field to help our brothers and sisters that have HIV?
Yeah, maybe I can just trace the historical background on why we decided just to go on this project. At the beginning, when I was to the college, I was among of the students who I was recruited to make a research on HIV/AIDS to the college and the environment around the college. So I meet with many issues with this HIV. So when I completed is where we started just to make research. And we made a research through meeting with the people because the place where I was, we established these organizations, we started just to visit the community. First I can say that I'm an assistant pastor. So when I was going to the street, I meet with many people who have been explaining their problems, their issues. So during their expressions, some of them, they tried even to expose some of the health issues. So I advised them just to go to the hospital, and their feedback is that they came that, hello, we have been affected. How are we going to learn this life? Because now we know that we are at the end of our life. So I started just to give them the counseling. So it's where I started just to get the number, the few people who have been affected. But apart from that, even our members in the Gabakta, some of them they are working with they have been working with another organization which have been dealing with the HIV/AIDS. So the moment we established, they had already with the information the people who have been affected with HIV/AIDS. So, and some of the number we get it to the local government. So through getting those number of people who have been affected, is where we started to think on how are we going to assist them, how are we going just to save their life as our fellow here. That's why sometimes you find that I even dedicate my life, because I'm taking 3, sometimes I just even take part of my lunch. I just give them. I've been giving them during that time. So it was so painful. It was so painful. That's why we decided to involve on this, to dedicate our life on saving our fellow as part of our life. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for the amazing work you're doing.
Yeah.
I would, if any of our members or visitors have a question for the brother, you're welcome to ask the brother any questions, or we could move on to the second part of the presentation.
I just want to say I'm extremely proud of the work that you've done, and the way that you inspire and motivate the community. I think you're an inspiration, and it's something that I'm happy that you're part of the group, and that you're paving the way for other people. So I'm really happy that you presented this evening.
Thank you, Gwen.
Just a quick one. I just wanted over the years, has there been any increase or difference in the treatment offered to the AIDS victims? Has the treatment improved or increased, and to increase their life span and things like that? Would you say?
Yes. Pardon. Very sorry for that.
The tablets and the medicine and what they use, has that improved and increased over the years? The AIDS victims, would you say there's improvement in that area? The treatment.
Treatment.
Yes, treatment.
That in terms of us, we are not treating them.
Okay.
We just identify them, then we link it to the health center and the health service, where they get treatment.
No problem.
Even taking ARVs, they are taking. Yes.
Yeah, and the second part of the question the brother asked is the lifespan expanded, or what is like after the treatment? The life expectancy.
The lifespan for after getting the treatment.
Yes.
Yeah, some of them they live longer. They live for a long time. But the issue is to care, to care and to be on time in terms of taking drugs, or we call it ARV. So the moment you delay is where even your lifespan can be very short. But when you consider on taking those drugs on time, your lifespan it has become longer. It can be longer even the one who is not affected. But it was this at the beginning of this year, we had three our clients. Some of them we tried just to assist them to attend to the clinic all the time, but they started just to delay. What happened is that we have lost 3 people until now. One man and 2 women. We lost them because of don't care, they didn't care on taking drugs. So that's why even now we are very close with them. We are just caring them as just like a child. So if you leave them, they just take things as nothing. So their lifespan depend on on their consideration and their participation full on attending clinic and even taking RV on time. That's all.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, you got the understanding of it. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Charles. Any more comments or questions before we continue?
On my side, maybe I can. Do you allow me to? Yeah, on my side, we as a GEVACTA, we, according to our experience on what we have been doing, I've been requesting members from here who attend the meeting to join GEVACTA, to be members of GEVACTA, so that we can just play our part on assisting this community. They are facing with a lot of problems. So who care? We are the one whom we are responsible to assist them. Some of them, they are facing this problem is not, they are facing this problem. It is just an accidental because it depends with the historical. Some of them, they get through school. Some of them, they get through during the births. Some of them, because of their husband leaving her. So some of them, they are just in order to get income, they just involve on sex workers. So we are supposed to take our part to analyze these issues, to find out the solution, so that we can be a part of solving a part of Africa, whom we are solving the issue which is facing us in Africa. So African problem can be solved by Africa themselves. So I warmly welcome all of to join GEVACTA, even though that you are so far, but you can participate in one way or another. Thank you for that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
So I would like to thank my brother again and thank all our members and visitors.
Sorry, can I ask something?
Go ahead, Quinn.
Sorry, Frank, Brother Frank, I missed the beginning of your talk, but did I hear that you making clothes and fabric?
Yes, we are making fabric.
Mm-hmm.
We have, even if you need even tomorrow, we can send for you. We have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. Yeah.
Can you send us some pictures in the chat so we can see? So that we can support your business?
Yes, I can. I'm going to send.
Okay.
And some of them, a document there I sent to King Rosalia.
Okay.
But on my side, I will send it.
Okay, because I used to make clothes, so I like to get fabric that is made in Africa. So thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. You're all welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Quinn. So now we're going to move to the part 2 of the presentation. Let's build wealth together and the organic African paradigm have formed under one tree with 2 branches where Let's Build Wealth Together focuses on building wealth as a community and invest that wealth into the continent of Africa. And the organic African paradigm focuses on decolonizing the mind, educating us on our history, and decolonize the mind. So who we are? Let's Build Wealth Together is a social impact peer-to-peer investing platform whose mission is to facilitate wealth building in the Black community globally by providing exclusive access to high-quality financial products and services that produce measurable social impact to our people and our community. So our mission is to be the narrative, to be the narrative of change and transform our people to build transgenerational wealth through a peer-to-peer investment system to educate, inspire, and unite our people in order to strengthen the Black community and to alleviate poverty within the Black race. This is our mission. Our vision was created with the vision to help build the Black community to generate transgenerational wealth through community investment and to help the Black community to unite, collaborate, and support Black-owned businesses, to create an educational platform to empower Black entrepreneurs with business support through mentorship and coaching in order to contribute to the development of Africa and our people. Wealth Together Limited. Wealth Together Limited is a registered entity and affiliate of Let's Build Wealth, which manages the investment platform used for property acquisition and investment, property development, and other investment opportunities. And this enables the Black community and members to generate a monthly or quarterly passive income equally through community investment, as every member within the community has one share of Wealth Together Limited. We are a community of equality and no selfishness. Our aim is to build wealth together, build a path to financial freedom through a peer-to-peer investment system, build financial wealth through investment in property development, build teams in sequence to ensure no members are left behind, educating and empowering members on investment. And we have built a website to be transparent and build trust, because trust is something that we lack within the Black race.